And there will be no Darwin Nunez at Old Trafford next Monday. Jamie Carragher, just how costly was that, or might that have been for Liverpool tonight?
Hugely. I mean, it's been a terrible start for Liverpool in terms of points-wise, of course, performance-wise in the first game. I actually thought Liverpool were outstanding tonight, certainly how they played before the Palace goal and the way they reacted with 10 men as well, really taking the game to Palace, getting back into the game. But points-wise, draws are defeats now. We know the bar's being raised so high now by Manchester City and Liverpool in the last few years. So to give Manchester City a 4-point start with 36 games to go, yes, there's a long way to go. And Liverpool are by no means out of anything. But, I mean, giving yourself a tough thing to actually catch one of the greatest teams we've ever seen in the Premier League. So a really poor start to the season for Liverpool points-wise.
A great point for Palace, who had a difficult start. Arsenal at home, then Liverpool away. It's their first point against Liverpool in 11 meetings. But for Liverpool, Gary, what Jamie says there about being 4 points behind after just 2 games, when we consider the standards that these sides have been setting in recent seasons, is it a concern?
Yeah, look, it's a concern, it's a stumble, it's, like I said, the standards that have been set are absolutely incredible off the scale. 10, 15 years ago, you wouldn't have been too bothered at all, but because of how City are, how Liverpool have been, then you can't make that many mistakes. But tonight, I mean, the story is Nunez. Not just the second headbutt, but the first one. I mean, to then go back and go again. You usually get players coming together, and there's a little bit of one of them. He's properly gone for it, and there's no history of that at Benfica. He's not been sent off there. That's the stupidity of tonight. That is the, he's a young player, obviously. I've done it myself. I was sent off against Manchester City with an altercation with Steve McManaman, but it was a steep learning curve for him, and that's the big story of tonight.